friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I make my almond milk with juicer. Yeah. Yes, we can make almond milk or any nut milk except for coconut milk. It didn't work when I tried this method with coconut milk. So for that I use my previous method, which I'll share the link of that video if you haven't checked it out yet in the description. Before we go and get started with our process, which is hardly going to take few minutes, we are going to need almonds and water. Just 2 ingredients. So let's get started. The reason I love to make my almond milk with the juicer is that we preserve our amazing nutrients in our almond milk. The other reason that I love this is very simpler. It's much more simpler, much more quicker, and way easier than the blender option. The third reason that I love doing this is I don't have to even take out the skin. Actually, the juicer takes care of that, and I'll show you in just a minute. That's why I love that. The fourth reason that I love this method is I don't have to strain it. I just use my strainer that my juicer has, and it works beautifully. So I don't have to use the nut milk bag or anything like that. I don't have to do all of that. So it's very easy and much more effective way of making almond milk. So if you already have a juicer like this one, this is Cooving's 6000. No, they have not paid me to do this. I just love my juicer so much, and that's why I'm mentioning its model. But whatever juicer you have, if it's a mechanically pressed, it's a slow speed juicer, it can hopefully, probably, most likely, if it looks something like this, it can make your nut milk or almond milk in that. So just use it because it's amazing. It's very easy. Now I have done a little bit of trial and error, and I have came up with this way of making almond milk, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I do, because that way you can increase your yield, make more out of your almonds, and you can have perfect almond milk every single time. So first I'm going to soak the almonds overnight. I have taken half cup of almonds, and I have washed and rinsed and added some filtered water in it, and I'm going to let it sit on my counter for overnight, and we'll check it out next morning. Okay, so this is how my almond looks like in the morning. I know it does not look so great. So let's wash this before we make milk out of this. Rinsed out the almonds now, so they look much better now. And I also have about 1.5 cup of water. We will add more if we need more, but I just start with 3 times more water than the almonds, and we had like half cup of almonds, so I am taking 1.5 cup of water. Another thing that I love about this method is I can even make milk out of 1 spoonful of almonds. I don't have to have a big batch of it. I can just do it in small batches, which I absolutely love because we don't consume so much of it. We just use very little, so it stays fresh, right? And whenever I need it, I make it like fresh. It doesn't take long time. It's very easy. So I like to make it in small batches and make it keep it fresh, like for a few days, like 4 or 5 days I will keep it, and then I'll make another batch. That way I can get the benefits of having fresh, good quality almond milk every single time, rather than making it in bulk and storing it and using it later. So I love that. So even if you want to make almond milk out of this many almonds, you can do it. How cool is that? So in this method, first I'm going to turn this on, but one biggest thing that we have to make sure is keep this tap closed. So let me open it. I have opened it. Now I'm closing it. We are going to keep it closed like this. Okay, so make sure it's closed. We start by adding this much almonds first, and then I'm going to start adding the water. So the method is we switch this on, keep the tap closed, add almonds first, then add some water, then same way almonds, then water, then almonds, then water, and then we finish off with more water if we need. So that's the procedure. Okay, so I'm turning this on. Now taking a spoonful of almonds, adding them first, then add a little bit of water. Let them mix, and we're gonna keep doing this. Add a little bit of almonds and water, almonds and water. Then I'm going to add more almonds and more water, and keep repeating it until it's all gone. You can see here we are just letting it mixing together and just create that beautiful milk, and that's why we are keeping this off. And if you want more water, you can add some more. Let me add just a tiny bit more water. Now look at this pulp, and let me show you. Do you see this? This is the skin of the almond. So I did not take off the skin, but this juicer did it for me. It's often said that you should remove the skin because it may not be so great for you, and also the inner part is going to give you the creamiest almond milk. And that's why I love this method, because with minimum effort I can it removes the skin, it gives the perfectly beautiful creamy texture of the milk. But now I'm gonna show you what I do with this pulp. I'm gonna run it over here one more time. So I'm gonna keep milk here, but I'm going to add all this pulp back into the juicer. Run it again one more time, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water to help it move and get everything incorporated. So let's start doing that. As you can see here, the entire jug is almost filled. See how dry this is? All the moisture is kind of gone here, and we have been able to get the maximum out of our almonds. It's done. I am going to now open the tap. Look at this beautiful looking creamy almond milk. And what I like to do is take a spoon, stir properly, and you see we have a lot more here. Now I use this pulp to make any kind of whenever I make my dough for roti or anything like that. I just use this, or I can just use it as a face scrub. It's beautiful face scrub. You can use this. Sometimes I just like to eat it. It's actually very yummy. Look at this. It looks so beautiful. See all this? This is complete. The process is complete. I have the beautiful creamy almond milk. Let me show you how it looks. Wow, looks so good. It's so creamy. Let me get a spoon and show you. This is a perfect consistency. So it's about 3 times more than the almond. So for half cup of almond, I have taken 1.5 cup of water, and I added some more. So maybe I have added another half cup more. So it is 4 times more, because this is the consistency I like. But if you like richer, more creamier, you can add just 3 times more. And if you like this, you can do 4 times more. So So it's completely up to you. I'm gonna give it a taste. So good. Very creamy, very flavorful. It feels like real creamy almonds in my mouth. What I like to make with this, overnight oats, or sometimes chia pudding. Sometimes when I feel like having something fancy like chocolate milk or something, I will make it with this. I'm not completely vegan, but I'm not having as much dairy product in my life, so this is perfect for me, and it's so yummy. You have to try this. This is so easy. Let me know, try this method, and you are going to love making homemade almond milk. It's going to be amazing, and you will never buy from outside, which is full of fillers, full of stuff that it should not be there. Everything you need is here. If you want to make it sweet, you can add dates, or I sometimes love to add dried figs. It just gives such a good yummy sweetness to it. Sometimes I like to add kesar, which is saffron, and elaichi means cardamom spices, like Indian spices. You can make Indian golden turmeric milk with this. It's just, possibilities are endless. You can do so many things with it, and it's cost effective. It's good for you, full of enzymes, full of good nutrition. I just love it. Now I'm gonna tell you, this thing tastes so good. I'll prove it to you. I'm going to taste this. So yummy. If you like almonds, you can just eat this thing. Like, if you're like me, do not let it go to waste. You would probably eat it or add it in your recipes or do something with it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you found it useful. I hope it works for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love sharing about weight loss tips, natural lifestyle, yoga, zumba, easy, simple vegan or vegetarian recipes. So if you like any of these things, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye.